What really happened on the 21st of August 1879? Come with me and let's find out. Ready to find the truth, Banshee? Let's go! That's when the Virgin Mary, St. Joseph and St. John the Evangelist appeared to the people of Knock, County Mayo in Ireland, who didn't realise they were actually supposed to be ghosts. Nephew Kerry and his best friend, my great-great-grandfather, Gable Delaney, were in love with Pauline Vickers, a girl so beautiful that the evil Baron Costello kidnapped her so nobody else could see her, but not beautiful enough that he wanted to marry her. So Nephew and Delaney decided they'd rescue her, and whichever of them managed to do it could marry her as well. Nephew went first, and he thought all they needed was for a couple of important people to have a word with the Baron, because he wasn't a real Baron anyway, he was just a wealthy butcher with a most big house. First he tried the local priest, but the priest wasn't interested. He didn't really know what women were, and he just had an old-fashioned fear of getting involved with one, meaning he'd be forced to carry your umbrella for the rest of his life. And then he thought he'd go to the local school teacher, but the school teacher was on holidays, as they usually are. And when he tried the doctor just told him to have a hot whiskey in the evenings and a cold shower in the mornings, and he'd soon get over it. And it was only a small village, so there were no more important people to talk to after that. Besides which, it had been raining the whole time, and Nephew was starting to get wet. So he gave up, and Delaney had to go. He knew better than to try talking to the local bigwigs. They liked their sausages too much to want to risk annoying the butcher. Instead, he went round town, grabbing up all the dish towels he could find. And then he, and Nephew, and a young lad with nothing better to do, dressed up in the dish towels, climbed up onto the church roof. And when they saw the Baron going past in his carriage, they hopped out and stood staring at him. The idea being that they were ghosts, and when the Baron saw them, he should repent and change his ways. But the big Egypt got it wrong. He thought Delaney was so beautiful he must be the Virgin Mary, and he ran to grab her, as was his way. Well, Nephew and the little lad ran, but Delaney's towel got caught on the cross on the church roof, and the Baron grabbed him and gave him a big wet kiss, which meant they were married, as was the custom in those days. And the Baron lost interest in Pauline and let her go. So Delaney did save Pauline, but he was no longer in a position to marry her himself. So she ran away to join the circus and learn the trapeze. And Nephew backed up the Baron's story about seeing the Virgin Mary on the roof, because everyone knew that Nephew and Delaney were best friends, and if Delaney married a Baron, they'd expect Nephew to do the same. Eventually he moved to Chicago, where he met a woman called Baron, and he married her. Which only goes to show that God really is watching. And if you do the wrong thing, like let your best friend down, he'll get you in the end. But so that's nothing compared to what happened to my other great-great-grandfather. Make sure you follow or subscribe, or whatever they call it these days, so you don't miss that story. You ready, Banshee? Let's go!